What's good, y'all? It's your girl Danielle Jeffers. I am the founder of Dough 4 Degrees LLC. Dough 4 Degrees is a scholarship coaching company where I teach students how to earn scholarships to go to college and graduate debt-free. In today's video, I'm going to tell you 5 things you need to know before you go to college. So many of you all know me from graduating debt-free from Virginia Tech. I graduated debt-free from Virginia Tech in May of 2019. So a little bit about a month and a half ago, I earned more than $200,000 in scholarships while I was studying to earn my Bachelor of Arts in Communication from BT. And now I teach students all around the world how to earn scholarships to graduate debt-free. But in today's video, I want to be candid with you all. You all know I'm very raw, honest, and uncut when it comes to sharing advice or information, because I don't have, well, how do I say this correctly? I have very little regard for people's feelings, because I believe it's better to give you the raw and uncut truth than to sugarcoat the truth and help you make an ill decision. When I tell you what I've experienced, or I give you things that I've seen work for other people, it gives you the opportunity to make a decision having more knowledge and awareness about the potential outcomes. So that's what I'm going to tell you today. I've had a lot of time to reflect on what I did in college that allowed me to succeed, and also what helped me fail. So I want to give that knowledge to you, and hopefully hindsight is 2020, and you will have a great college experience being able to take some of the gems that I provide and also learning as you go along the way. So the first one, be proud of yourself. Oh my goodness. You have to celebrate your wins. Take time to embrace your joy, your peace, your happiness, the way you feel about getting to this point in your life, and be very clear and know that everything you've done in your life has led you to this point. So you have a right to embrace the win, embrace and celebrate your growth and your progress. But that doesn't give you a right to be prideful or arrogant about it, but just celebrate and be proud of yourself, because at the end of the day, what you do will determine whether you get to the next level. What you do, what you produce will determine how far you go in life. And so if you can't celebrate yourself, then you're beating up your biggest fan. You're beating up your biggest supporter, your biggest encourager, the one that's going to propel and create whatever it is you have in mind. So celebrate yourself, be proud of yourself. Number 2, trust and believe. I'm a Christian, so when I say trust, I mean trust in God. I do my best, and sometimes I feel a lot in this is to lean not onto my own understanding. I don't have all the answers, and so I really have to trust that He'll make a way and just help make everything okay. And I know He will. But if you don't want to look at it from a religious perspective, then I encourage you to trust that everything will be okay. Everything will work out. Everything will be just fine. It may not come out the way that you imagine it or the way that you would like it to, but it's going to be okay. And then the next one is believe. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can accomplish what you seek to accomplish. Believe that you will do well in everything you do. Believe that whatever you want is coming to you, as long as you have the right heart posture and the right intentionality or the intention behind it. I also want to let you know that it's important that you train your mind to believe in yourself, and you run negative thoughts out of your mind. Run all the doubt as much as possible. Run all the fear out of your body and out of your mind, because when you train your mind, your body will follow. When you think the way you're supposed to think, when you talk the way you're supposed to talk, when you walk the way you're supposed to walk, everything else, will follow. Everything else will come through. Everything else will be better than what it would have been if you hadn't done that. Also, I want to say one thing, my mentor and my sister, they were very consistent in that, was making me affirm my success. So I would have affirmations that I would say every morning or say every night to remind myself that this is not only what you're working toward, but this is yours. We're just working to help it manifest and make it manifest. And so some of my affirmations was where I will make $1 million before I graduate from college. And I was able to generate $1 million in different opportunities and income and different things before I graduated from college. Another affirmation I had was, today will always be better than yesterday. And every day kept getting better, whether it was the hardest day of my life. That moment, that time period in my life shaped me. It shaped my character, it shaped my integrity, and it changed me. And so because of that experience, the next day was better than that day, and that day was better than the day before, because I was stronger, I was more dependent on God. So that's trust and believe. Number 3, max out every day. I've studied this so faithfully and studied this consistently. I had this conversation with my team, Corey Hackett Green and Kevin Stevenson. They are the co-founders of No More Interviews LLC. Y'all make sure you check them out. But also, we are the co-founders together of the In My Bag Tour. So if you're not aware, we're giving 500 book bags filled with school supplies and 200 teacher appreciation gifts between the cities of Danville, Virginia and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania this summer, in the summer of 2019. We're going to my hometown, Danville, on August 3rd, 2019 to do the first event, and then we're going to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on August 17th to do the second event. And I'm telling you, it's just a way of us giving back to our communities. And so again, that's called the In My Bag Tour. If you would like to sponsor, donate, help us spread the word, please visit our website at www.inmybagtour.com for more information. We just appreciate everything y'all are doing to help us, because this is really a grassroots effort, and it's something that we know we're supposed to do, and so we're just doing our best to make it come to pass. So max out every day. One thing I told them that I realized this in college, but I've been sitting in it more frequently or more recently, is the fact that the one thing that's consistent, that is a constant in every single person's life, is we have 24 hours in a day. All of us have 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week, and 168 hours a week. It does not matter where you come from. It does not matter where you want to go. It does not matter what you seek to achieve. All of us have 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week, and 168 hours in a week. You can't get mad at your best friend or your childhood friend who has accomplished what they sought out to accomplish, or who's done more than you, quote unquote, because we all have the same amount of time. The reason why some people get further than other people is because of their execution. So that their execution doesn't give them a right to be prideful or arrogant. It doesn't give you a right to be jealous or envious. It only gives you a right to be more intentional and in tune with what you need to do differently. So once again, max out every single day. And I don't say that to say like every day you have to put in 20 hours a day on what you're working on. No. You need to incorporate time to rest. You need to incorporate time to regenerate your energy, to just give your body time to cool off, really. So when you're resting, max out your rest. When you're resting, embrace your rest. Don't do work. Just sit in the fact that you're resting. And that's a very hard thing for me. So when I tell y'all I'm giving y'all facts based on hindsight, hopefully hindsight is 20/20, then please believe me. Number 4, pace yourself. When I came into school as a freshman in the fall of 2015, I knew that there were a lot of things that I wanted to do in college. I knew I wanted to travel overseas while I was in college. I knew I wanted to make a name for myself. I knew I wanted to do something extraordinary, and I felt it within me that I would. I didn't always know exactly what it would be, but I knew something was on the horizon that was big for me. And I was like, well, let me engage in this club and let me join this and join that to get a better understanding of how people think and how life works. Because I truly believe college can be a microcosm of the real world. It is a very protected and sometimes secluded microcosm, but it does mirror real life. And so what I'll say is you need to pace yourself. Realize quickly that you can't do everything at one time, that you will have to do some things this semester and some things next semester, and something you might commit to throughout your whole college experience. Just because you didn't join 20 clubs and 2 sororities and 2 fraternities or whatever doesn't make you less than a person. You have to know your limits and also do your best in everything you do. So pace yourself. Number 5, work your plan. Work your plan. I'm telling you, I always believe that it's best to work with the end in mind or work backwards. And so like I told you, I came into college knowing that I wanted to do something. First and foremost, I wanted to graduate debt free. And so by doing that or having that mindset, I said, well, that's the end goal. So let me work myself backwards and see what I need to do every semester, every day, every week, every month to get to that end goal. And so work your plan. Figure out who you want to become or who you would like to be at the end of this term. What you would like to have achieved and what you would like to have done. Who you would like to surround yourself with. Figure those things out and just work your plan. And give yourself the room to fail and grow. I'm telling you, you learn a lot from failure. You learn more from failure than you actually learn from success. And so failure is just as good as success, though it may not taste as sweet, but it'll teach you more, and it may help you avoid your next defeat. That was rhyme. I'm a poet. Y'all ain't know that. But yeah, check it out. But yeah, those are my 5 things you need to know before you go to college. Be proud of yourself. Trust and believe. Max out every day. Pace yourself and work your plan. As always, if you need scholarships to go to college and graduate debt-free, please visit dough4degrees.com. That's DOUGH, the number 4 degrees with an S.com. I'll be more than happy to help you succeed. I love y'all, and I'll see you soon.